fun.
I'm ready.
Hey, so this is like a half a chicken?
It's called a beauty pot. They have like dates and stuff that's good for us. They also have fishball in there for your skin. Everything's good for your skin in there.
What's this one?
It's a red date, good for your health.
The jelly one, what's that?
It's jelly from the tree, they said, some Chinese herby thing.
Is this medicine?
It's not medicinal, but they put medicinal things into it.
Okay. On the side here, we have a bunch of crazy side dishes.
Yeah.
What's this purplish one?
It's beef tripe, so normally you see beef tripe white, but the natural form is black.
Oh, it looks purple to me. Why do they bring us so much duck blood?
Maybe they think you need more blood.
Okay. Wait, what's this one?
Goose intestine.
Oh.
So you have the goose, so now you can eat the goose intestine.
And there's some like fatty parts in there?
The stuff from the intestine.
And then...
Swim bladder. It's the thing that makes the fish float.
Right.
It's very expensive. Just for 2 of them today is going to be $108 or so, Hong Kong dollars, so about $15 US. It's supposed to thicken the whole entire pot. So if you cook it in a soup, the soup overnight will congeal.
It's so rubbery. I can't wait to eat that. Should we put
in the
those in?
broth.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
put
should
this
put
in.
those in.
This floppy guy right here.
It could be a girl.
Looks like it. All right, I'm gonna put that in. Bloop. Oh, what is that?
So that's that, but this is the fresh kind straight out of fish. And then if it gets dried and then rehydrated, it looks like that.
Who's the guy blowing into these? Oof. Should we put that in too?
Yeah.
Bloop. Oh, they're like life preservers.
So what they normally do is they probably would poke it first. To
Oh,
it. Yeah.
okay, yeah, do your thing.
Okay, I don't. So we could also eat the goose intestine. That takes about 10 seconds for it.
Oh,
and it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So,
So I already got you sauce. That's soy sauce.
Thank
and
you.
I started you with some spring onion and cilantro.
this is the goose intestine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip it in here.
Yeah, you probably want to submerge it.
Let's try it out. I think mine is sashimi. Oh, that is some nice goose intestine. It's just wrapped itself up.
Mine's really hot.
That's really good. Cool texture. I find sometimes hot pot in Asia can be equally about interesting textures and flavors at the same time. And that has a very unique kind of organy crunch to it.
Yeah, organy crunch. That's a really good term.
So this is the stomach of the cow.
There's 4 stomachs. This is one of them.
And do you usually eat all 4 stomachs or only one of the 4?
We eat the beef tripe and then we eat something else called the beef stomach, but it looks brown and honeycomb-like. Have you tried the broth as well? It's a nice pork bone, chicken.
Oh, that's good. It's like a nice fatty chicken broth. Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
What do influencers get wrong about Hong Kong?
They just go to the places that people have always been to before.
And then, yeah.
So always explore different areas. They tend to always centralize themselves around Central or Wan Chai or just like very touristy areas. So get out. So we're in Kowloon City right now, right? So it's very scenic, it's very charming, and there's lots to see, lots to eat, but people then don't tend to get out to these places.
I see. And so this is like a pure meat feast. There's no like noodle or rice to kind of cut the intensity?
You do. You can have instant noodles. People like instant noodles. Some people like Spam. Some people like, I like udon or I like mung bean or glass bean noodles because it really soaks up the sauce.
Would that be like at the end of the meal?
No, you can put it throughout, but most people usually start with, you're hungry, right? So they start with the spa stuff. They start with the beef, whatever you can do, and then maybe vegetables. Like technically that's not right because then the vegetables get all the oil, but that's how we tend to do it. And then at the end, if you're still hungry, then you do the udon. And then some people who like instant noodles would do instant noodles, but then they usually let people know ahead of time because then afterwards the whole pot's really oily if you put instant noodles. Is that a very long explanation?
Yeah, could you go longer? You're doing great, by the way. Man, this restaurant's busy. Okay, let's try this. This is beef tripe. Oh man, it's so spongy. That's fantastic. You know, and these are foods that scare people in the West.
Right, but that's because they haven't tried it.
Right.
But once they get over that, or if they don't know what they're eating, then it's okay.
It's really in your head. And here, the taste of the broth is so rich and all-enveloping that each ingredient kind of just soaks up the broth and then
That's
offers
exactly
a
what it
different
is.
kind of texture. Now, duck blood, to me, I'm just kind of used to it, so it doesn't seem crazy anymore. But I can see how it would seem crazy to someone. I can't cut it in half. I'm just going to like take a bite out of the blood. Oh, it's just dripping in that succulent broth.
Oh, it's a different texture to what I'm used to.
Yeah, it's bold and a little bit animal-y, a little bit gamey. Usually I've had them like a bit more hard and they kind of fall apart. Boom, we did that food. We got 2 foods left. All right.
This is my my favorite.
Okay. This is your favorite.
This is my favorite.
Why?
Because it's good for your skin. High collagen levels. I eat a lot of stuff for my skin.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dip. Oh, it's gonna be a weird texture. This is my first time having a fish air bladder. Let's try it out. That's a big piece right there.
What do you think?
Cool. It was crunchy and gelatinous, but man, it's like this fish had a muffin top, and I just pinched it and then ate it.
I don't have a comment for that.
You shouldn't.
You and your jokes today, they're like out of this world.
In a good way?
In a fishy way. So you don't like this one?
It's pretty fishy. I'm coming around, but some parts are soft, some is crunchy.
Yeah.
And overall, it has some strong fish essence to it. My second bite just tastes like a thick lasagna noodle. I'm down with that now. So remember this one from earlier, guys. It was super rubbery, and now it looks pretty rubbery still. And that is the same body part, but it's now been even rehydrated even more. That just tastes like odeng. Yeah, like Japanese fish cake.
But much more expensive, I think.
I don't have enough money to cover the cost of this show.